If you are thinking how can I help him, here is what I did, and you might enjoy joining Gritawire. 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 Home. News. Notes. Outro 10. Open threads. Live chat. For information in how to donate, redcross.org/doc. Preez Obama says he's instructing his disaster response team to get tornado. Obama calls Monday's disaster one of the most destructive tornadoes in. Obama has declared a major disaster in Oklahoma, ordering federal aid to. The Preez offers prayers and says there's a long road of recovery ahead. But he says the victims won't travel alone and will have the resources they. Fire Chief in Moore, OK says crews will search the entire community at. New search and rescue teams moved in at dawn today, taking over from the. At least 24 people were killed, including at least 9 children, with some search and rescue teams in Moore, OK focusing on an elementary school. Children from the school are among the dead, but several students were. Officials are still trying to account for a handful of children who weren't. Hospital officials say they've treated more than 200 patients, including. About 20 patients are still being treated at one hospital, though it's not. Notes. If you are thinking how can I help him, here is what I did, and you might enjoy joining. By Greta Van Susteren. May 21, 2013 to 37 p.m. at. Comments. Minutes ago I donated money to Samaritan's Purse disaster program, which is already on the ground in Oklahoma helping thousands with disaster relief. I give, because I can and I am lucky to have a job. Some of you might also want to contribute and, if so, I urge you to consider Samaritan's Purse disaster relief. I suggest Samaritan's Purse, because I have seen with my own eyes how effectively they work on the ground. I can vouch for Samaritan's Purse disaster relief program. They are ready. They have big food trucks, semis, tractor trailers filled with chainsaws, etc. They have much experience, they have helped all over the USA from hurricane to tornado, and they have the right tools, this matters, to help quickly and effectively. They are truly a well-oiled machine. They also have drive and a giant heart. Here is the really fun thing about Gritawire. There are so many of us here at Gritawire. We have built up a big community, that, if many of you give even $30, $50, or even $10, we end up giving a huge amount together. It is our combined effort, something that we are all proud of, right? We are a loyal group even, when we are getting into a fierce comment fight. Think of it, $50 from you buys 10 gallons of gasoline for the chainsaws that will help get trees and debris from any houses that may have survived. It also helps power saws to help rebuild homes. $30 is enough to help stock the food trailers to feed people who are working 24/7 or who are victims and very hungry. I can go in ellipsis points, but imagine, if 100, or 1,000, of you give $50, do the math. Of course I gave more than I am asking of you and I should, because I have a good job, and because I am asking you, so I need to put my money where my mouth is. I don't ask you and not get out front and make my own donation. I gave the first bit of money to get us all started ellipsis points to make it fun to help. If you can, and not everyone can. And if you don't already have your favorite disaster charity and are looking for one, please consider giving to the Samaritan's Purse disaster. I have made it easy and there is a link below. Click here to go to Samaritan's Purse to give, and scroll down and you can see where to donate. I use PayPal, since it is fast, but there are other ways. If you do give, let us know here on Gritawire so we can sort of keep track here on Gritawire how many give. You should not tell us how much, since that is none of our business. And please know that I am well aware that these are tough times and many of you can't afford to give and you have just as big a heart as those who can. I know that. Is less than previous post. Recent posts. If you are thinking how can I help him, here is what I did, and you might